Hello everybody, this is Xiren. Welcome to episode 4 of Know How Things Work. And hey, look, ta-da, a new microphone, so hopefully the sound quality is improved a little bit. Today we're going to be doing a quick tip of how to make a morning smoothie, which is a great way to upgrade a morning routine if you're looking for a way to get away from sugary cereals or coffee, like any kind of caffeinated beverage, to really start your day to add some energy and pep. We're going to look at alternatives, an awesome low-calorie alternative. I'm going to give you all the ingredients. I'm going to give you a list of the things you'll need in order to make this, which is pretty easy, given a blender, spoon, and then this stuff. As well as we're going to do a second part to this, a little more advanced part about customizing a smoothie. But if you've never done them before, if you've never had them, this is a great way to upgrade your morning ritual. It will give you energy for a good 3.5 hours, depending on how fast you metabolize. It's going to give you a lot of pep without any of the steep drop-off that you get from caffeine and sugar, things that you put in your morning. More zing and pep. So this is a superfood smoothie. What is a superfood? It is a superfood. It's a food that's packed with nutrients and minerals. It is above and beyond what you would normally find in your morning, in any of your foods. So these are very densely nutritional foods. And we're going to be using quite a bit of them. And again, in the next episode, I'll go more into specifically what each one does. Today, I just want to get you through what are the ingredients, what's the starting point, how can you get things moving. Also, the reason we're looking at superfoods is because they meet all my criteria for having the lowest caloric intake and the highest nutritional output, right? That's what I'm always looking for. Also, this is a great candidate, again, to upgrade any ritual that you might have in the morning. It should get you through the first part of your day for about 3 hours. So what we're looking at here, these are this is the starter kit of morning smoothie, as it were. So these are the superfood portions of it. In addition to this stuff, again, everything's going to be listed below. You're going to need a blender. You are going to need frozen fruit, preferably seasonal frozen fruit. But again, just if you want to start somewhere, you can even go to Costco. I mean, all this stuff should be available between Costco, between your neighborhood grocery store, and more likely the superfoods are going to be found in some kind of a Whole Foods store, your local Whole Foods equivalent, like we have Mother's here down in Southern California. Trader Joe's has some of this stuff. So these are all going to be a spoonful of each, okay? This is not cooking. This is not Betty Crocker cooking. Don't worry if it's a 1/4 cup teaspoon. We're not dealing with all that. We're dealing with, you take a regular spoon, you're going to do a spoonful of each. You're going to do a spoonful of goji, flax, chia seeds, maca, cacao, those kind of things. These are a couple products that we like as well. They are a good mixture of a few different things. That's Vitamineral Green, Vitamineral Earth. Again, all this is below. I find these online. Again, all of this stuff, if you can't find it, if you live in a place that's hard to get some of this stuff, maybe in the Midwest or in the South, you can always go online to Amazon. Even eBay sells this stuff pretty cheaply. These guys, again, have a good mixture of things. We have our sea minerals. We have spirulina and chlorella here. And then the other thing you're going to need is coconut oil and some kind of, for most of you, you might want a little bit of sugar. So that's raw honey, or in this case, Manuka honey, which is from tea tree, bees that frequent tea tree plants. So again, a spoonful of everything, just a spoonful of everything, except for these two. We're just going to do a little bit, like the tip of a knife of coconut oil and the tip of the knife of the raw honey, or this, the Manuka honey. So those are going to go in it. Again, there are other ingredients you can add. You can add yucca, you can add udo's oils, you can add minerals, all kinds of things to customize it. But in addition to this stuff, you're going to put in your frozen berries, maybe freeze some bananas, put in like 1/4 or half a banana. There's a lot of sugar in a banana, so you don't want to put tons of that in there. We're trying to keep this low impact, but get some get some of the things out of it. And the last thing, the thing I don't have to show here, is protein powder. Now this can be a protein powder of your choice. Again, everything as much as possible you want to be organic. Your frozen berries, all that kind of stuff you want organic. The same thing holds true with your protein powder. If you're going to GNC and you're getting a protein powder, chances are it's got a lot of chemicals in it. So long term, those aren't going to be the kind of things you want to keep putting in your body. But to get you started, if that's what you've got, use it. In that case, you're going to use, in any case with protein powder, that's where you're going to use the scooper that comes with it. So the kind that we get, the kind that we love a lot, It's we've looked far and wide. We can't find any protein powder that we think is cleaner than this. Either the rice-based or the blend protein powder from Sun Warrior is excellent. Those and most protein powders will require, they come with a scoop where you do 2 scoops of that, spoonful of everything else, a knife tip of these 2, put in about a fistful of berries, maybe a little bit of banana, put it in a blender. Any kind of blender should do, as long as it'll mix it all up. You don't need to over mix it, and your main base is going to be coconut water. So you can use regular water. Coconut water has a lot of other great properties and qualities to it. It'll also add a lot of flavor. And like my mom says, it's, you know, she loves this because it's like ice cream in the morning. So if you want it thicker, less coconut water. If you want it a little more thin, you want to drink it through a straw, put a little more coconut water in. When this is all said and done, it should be pretty easy to get about 20 to 30 ounces of drink, and that is about what I have on a day every morning. So it's quite a bit. It'll keep you going for those about 3 hours or so before you're going to need to have another meal. Anyway, I hope this gives you a chance to upgrade some of your morning ritual, give you a less caloric way of getting the kind of boost that you need in the morning. We're going to cover more in part 2, so stay tuned for that. For now, thanks so much for watching. If you like these podcasts, feel free to support them. In the description below, you will also find links to support the show. If you like the music, you can buy the music on iTunes. Those links are below as well. That all helps the show, helps us continue on here. So until we see you next time, this is Know How Things Work, where we look with curious eyes at how the world around us actually works. Thanks.